I made a formulation to attract emotional abundance. Tell me if it's good. I'm listening. Infinite universe, I live in emotional abundance immediately. It's acceptable, but to live in emotional abundance, you have to attract it. It would be preferable to say, I have an irresistible charisma immediately, or people notice I am radiant immediately, or I attract people willing to link their own energy to mine and they are compatible to my desires as soon as possible. In the last formulation, why did you say as soon as possible instead of immediately? Just as I expected. It depends on the circumstances. When doing your morning formulations before getting out of bed today, and when doing a punctual formulation, time plays its role. Immediately is right now. Doing it in the shower, for example, would be as soon as possible. This means I could do it every day, if I understood correctly. Nothing is preventing you from doing it. It depends on what you want to live emotionally. If you are looking for love or a sincere friendship, it is an excellent key. However, if you already have this and you want to get acknowledged by your entourage, you can do it occasionally. You will appreciate their gratitude. Today, I will talk about eccentricity of a nitwit and selfishness. A selfish person is a social pain, selfish in his thoughts, selfish in everything, attitude and state of mind. It is hard to mix with this kind of selfish person, since the basic, vital principle is love and self-sacrifice. You can notice it easily in society, since the selfish person usually has his very little friends. They know very few people and have a few superficial relationships in their lives. Their contact with others is limited as a result of their behavior. They are closed in their thought, and how can they be generous? If they were, it would be to make a change for another. Now let's see how we can change this vicious element of personality. A person is selfish. I change the way I think. I believe that person is generous and thoughtful. I am producing generous and thoughtful vibrations. This feeling is imprinted on that person. I agree. While doing that, I can cause manipulation. That's what I was thinking too. You two teach us to avoid manipulation. Mind your own business. It's mine. I love to manipulate because it allows me to take power on the other and on them. When we first look at it from this angle, Daniel, you are right. It has to be done in a noble and objective way. It has to be profitable for him and for all the community. In case you would think of using your power to destroy, I want to remind you quickly about the law of return. This means I can tamper with their intentions. This is marvelous. Just like you said, you can tamper the intentions in their mind, but never in 100 years the heart's intentions. And this is the one determining the energy of the thoughts. I'm damned, oh man. Your exercise is to think if you are selfish. If the answer is yes, look for a formulation to change your attitude and avoid being selfish by thinking you are not. Be honest with yourselves. Ciao.